Yo, sup folks? Zay, we're here kicking off another stream. Took yesterday off, recovering from the first day at the new job. Today is second day at the new job. Still very tired. I'm surprised how much actually working the entire day after having not done that in quite some time kind of takes it out of you. I mean, there's also the mental strain of I mean, technically, I'm coming back to a company I worked for before, so it wasn't a brand new situation, so it's less stress there. But a bunch of information flying at you today was starting to meet with a ton of different people to start going over everything because I finished all my training stuff 2 days ahead of schedule. But yeah, the whole catalog of me coming into a role that people that my role is very specifically coming in to solve some big problems with the company, leaning one side there. So a lot of people excited to tell me how they think I can help, and just people throwing tons of information at you. And I'm trying to catalog it while also talking to them. It's been a while since I've had to actually do that kind of thing. I'm gonna see about getting a note-taking thing built into my meetings so I don't have to be hand-taking notes. Because I always the process I always use is I hand take notes and then type them up afterwards, for the reasoning that you're hearing the information, you're writing it down once to help process it, but you're going really fast in that setup, and then when you go to type it in after the fact, you're having to look at that information and put it back down. So it's much easier for me to absorb information that way, but there's just so much information right now that it's not working very well. So I'll have to see if I use one of those AI ones that takes it all and looks at the language and says, okay, based on this meaning, these were the action items you came away with. Because then if I can just put them into my other tools that I use for tracking tasks, then I can just make sure I'm tracking action items that way rather than right now writing them down and designing my own action items. But probably nobody cares about that. No one cares to hear me talk about it. I did fix, for whatever reason, when I join meetings on my computer, my volume in my sound settings goes way down on my microphone. Because I'm guessing I have it doesn't like it being set too loud and says, hey, you're in this program, you're going to be too loud. Let me just turn down your microphone rather than put a dampener on it. So I'm always going to have to turn it back up. The plan, if I'm still always super tired and not wanting to and I'm not gonna get much time to do streams, I might take a short week or two break just to make sure I get everything up and running with the job and make sure I'm still relaxing. But then I realized what am I gonna do to relax at night otherwise? On Sunday I loaded up Armored Core 6 because I mentioned about that. I was thinking about streaming it. I'm really bad at it. The first boss fight took me 8 tries. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or if I'm just really that bad. But I don't know if I want to keep banging my head against the wall if I'm gonna be that terrible at it. I don't know. I'll give it more of a try another day. But yeah. In terms of streams, I'm considering. I don't know why my voice keeps going high, but I'm thinking about if I am gonna stream some other stuff. I kind of want to stream oh my god, why did I just forget the name? It was Kingdom Come Deliverance. I know the second one's coming out. I played the first one, and I want to say I put 20 hours in, then never finished it. Since I played all of Skyrim twice, I kind of feel maybe Kingdom Come might be a fun one to do. Because I originally didn't like the game that much. I never liked the first-person action games. But Skyrim was fun enough. I think Kingdom Come, the combat's a little... I didn't like it too much. There's less to do, so maybe I'll try that. I don't know if people would watch that. It seemed like they'd probably watch more than... I mean, they wouldn't watch it less than anything else I'm streaming, so maybe I'll give that a try. Because even with the patch, I don't know, the Bazaar kind of feels a little bit stale. I'm obviously going to play again. I'm tempted to just play dually just because that's something different. Vanessa, I know, has got some different stuff, but I don't know if it's that different. Today, we're probably just going to stick with with Pygmalion. I might mix it up. We're gonna start Pygmalion, and then maybe I'll do Vanessa. Let me put the actual game up here. Myself back in the corner, and then we'll actually play. Use my relaxing time here to actually relax a bit. I kind of had the idea, like, I want to do a beehive build, but I know it's, like, garbage. So I don't think I should. And, I mean, if you get, like, the weird stuff that adds all your damage, maybe each bee having 100 damage and just having them stacked up there could be interesting, I guess. Well, we'll start with the succulents just because it can scale like crazy. By being able to go day one as silver. I guess we'll look at small and large, why not?
Let's get this over with. You see that, Barker? That's how it's done.
Just to try to win on day one here, we'll take those two. And obviously this fight's gonna be fine. To beat the actual boss is what I'm thinking of. Do I want to do Kyber Drone? I don't think I want a Long John. A Lang John. I mean, I could upgrade it using the level up rewards. I kind of want to try like a weird like burn or poison build. I just I don't feel like there's enough. I feel like it's harder to do those now because you don't get the upgrades for like you don't get cinders or whatever's as much. I always go, let's just do Hydra. Let's see if we can get the lighter. There's not that many other burn items for Pygmalion besides, was it the little Pyro Pup or whatever it is? I mean, I'm probably not going to win an actual day one fight with just this hitting 3 times and this scaling and doing damage. I feel like the game got much louder than it usually did for a second there. I probably should have just taken both these out for this fight just to make sure I got as much succulent scaling as I could. Not the lighter. Bonus XP wouldn't hurt. I guess silver tiers wouldn't have been bad to potentially buy too. But well, now I'm having the option for the poison stuff, but I don't necessarily want that.
Punish the warful. I can feel our
Kind of no reason not to grab that.
Your aura guided me to what you
As silly as it sounds, I'm gonna leave. I need to put a small. I could like take these two out and get the ATM shielding. Just doesn't seem like it'd probably make that big of a difference. Maybe it could. 45 damage for this to do 45 shielding would take 9. No, it would take 8. So 24 seconds? Sure, let's just do this. Why not?
Are you sure? Noticed I'm huge?
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with
A
no
cutlass and pop snappers. Well, the pop snappers can get reloaded, which is unfortunate. The healing's nice, I just don't... Because the healing completely negates the cutlass. So it's just a matter of am I healing enough to negate the pop snappers. I think I am. And this is just getting better and I'll win during the sandstorm. Yeah, because it's not like this is going fast enough that it's stacking up. It keeps falling off. And this isn't scaling while the succulents are also scaling around, so I do win. I could do like some weird heal build, I guess.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
200 healing.
More is more, I always say.
Crit chance or extra damage? I think I'll take the extra. Well, early, like this having extra damage at the start, or like putting the slingshot out for big damage early would also be pretty good. We'll do
There
that.
are greater trainers than me. I'm just getting you ready for them.
That guy always had a voice line? Because what I can do now is this out so it's doing better. I guess this out to give value to the ATM that we're going to sell. So this will have 4 shots at 35 damage. Do the ruin for the income. There's extra shielding for a little bit. Not that that necessarily matters. I kind of want to look at these tasty treats. Why not? Just because I haven't seen them since the patch.
How does that even work?
So it's basically, it's permanent 10 damage on adjacent weapons, 10 crit chance on adjacents. Okay. But you have to have them out and you have to use them. That still doesn't seem that good. Because yes, I could give 10 damage to the slingshot or whatever. I'm just going to take 5 small treats and see what that looks like.
Why eat other things?
Okay, that's just gumballs and chocolate. Okay. No, I'm actually going to hold on to that.
Your go.
In case I somehow get something that has scaling. I know this isn't a guaranteed win. Because this damage is scaling and I am going to heal a decent amount, but I think I might end up losing actually. This is slow enough that like I'm getting shielding, but does that really matter? I need the sandstorm to come a little bit quicker. Because if this goes off 2 more times, I lose. Okay, I win. Okay.
Won't forgive this.
And I don't know what I actually want here, if anything. We'll take a safe. Let's try to get something that actually does something.
I can help you finish a fight.
I don't want to do Beast of Burden. And since I don't have any buy-sell right now, there's kind of no point. Reroll. Yeah, let's get a silver kukri and try to get more healing stuff. And I'm just thinking, do I want to grab this dog? Just as a means of damage, because now I'm gonna do this. I guess I could have
I'm pretty late.
waited to do it to see if I was going to get an upgraded dog, which I just did. Okay, let's go ahead and sell the Cinder. I don't think I'm going to go burn build.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
I didn't want to do dog, but now I'm kind of...
I can already see.
Oh, I didn't realize I was going to have space. I mean, the 5 spare change does scale the dog. I'm gonna take the loot item. Let's see what we get. Cooldown reduction. The question now is this. Well, this is gonna come out. If I want to do like something weird. I really don't. The dog's here to win day 1. I could cooldown reduction on the Kukri if I think I'm actually gonna do like a weird spam heal build. Why not? It's not that much. Like, even if I don't end up using it, it's kind of whatever.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
'Cause if I like get a bushel or something. So they're hasting the cannon that's gonna run out of ammo? Like, this is an easy win, right? I mean, they're slowing me, sure, but who cares? Hey, what did I get from the fight I did? Oh, I got the safe, that's right.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
I did more damage than the slingshot. But obviously the dog's gonna carry early. We do want to get rid of the ATM as soon as we can. I'll look at weapons. I know, like, chocolate. I don't want to do the dog, so that's why I'm not doing like the chocolate bars.
And you might.
Don't want to crook. We'll do the briefcase because it's free
I prefer action.
and scales the dog. Reroll. For 2, I mean, why not grab it just to have a little bit of extra damage right here? Oh, that also upgrades how much damage it has for small item. That's pretty good. I'm tempted to do this. Because it is more damage until it fails. But with 8 shots, that's pretty good. I was gonna say, I could also do the yo-yo and put the yo-yo between these two, and the yo-yo would get charged by... I'm gonna buy a
Go
yo-yo.
make some more stories. Then come back and
Why
tell
not?
me.
When I level up, it can fit in with another small. Gumballs aren't bad. Again, it's dog scaling, but I don't want to spend all my money on that. Let's look at
I
economic
am
items.
but a humble farmer. Coins are my seeds, wealth is my crop.
Okay, this is current. Is it gonna be worth the 1 extra? Because it's already had the extra. Yes, because it would have been worth. Did I go up by a lot, actually? Yeah, because I kept the value, but now
I made that
no
same
reason not to
investment
buy
once.
sell.
I'd say the results are evident, wouldn't
But
you?
it's kind of like the crystal bonsai is not going to be good.
A wise investment, Mr. Pygmalion.
We should put it out now, though. Well, obviously we should put it out instead of this. With the idea being, even if it loses value, it's still going to scale the kukri. We'll do the Frost Rate Challenger. The Flame Dancer, if I tried to do the fire build, if I'd got any fire items, maybe I would have.
Champion.
I think there's a chance I want the weights. I'm not entirely sure.
We fight again. Later.
Well, we got him. Silver tier items is a decent shot at an upgrade, so I think we'll do that rather than the abandoned chest. Again, my thought is healing. So we take the bushel.
More is more, I always say.
I don't think I want to make this silver. I think I wouldn't mind making the weight silver.
Now that's quality.
So this build still obviously doesn't make sense. Because this is all about when you heal at max health, and this is when you shield. So like this is going to be charging the bushel. But what do I drop? The dog? And like I'm doing this super weird scale the kukri build. The kukri, I mean, even if this was still 8 seconds and all 3 of these went off twice before this went, it's only adding an 18. It would add 36 damage. It's not like it's a lot. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna take a free heal item though. Okay. Unfortunately, that's a pretty bad one. So, like, for this fight, I think I leave it like this. I don't think I put the bushel in unless I want to drop slingshot and bonsai. I think I'm fine with this. This might not be the best, but I think I'm fine with it for now.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
He's got his full medium set. But I am going to attack first, so I'm at least going to get the weights to charge the full once. So he did have more health, so it's been long. Yeah, I'm going to end up losing. Darn it. Not dead yet. Now I am. Okay. Oh no, he's dead. I guess everything's. Let's look at this. I didn't expect to win right there. Okay, the slingshot goes pretty hard. This went off 4 times, so I mean this gained 40 extra damage, so that's why I was hitting pretty good too. The Cyclones negated the Jabalian longbow was the big difference. The ATM negated the Lang Zhan. And then I just did enough damage to kill him before he killed me. Okay. Now, like, a good shield item would be interesting, but we're trying to get upgrades. So, golf clubs is the other thing I was looking for. I mean, I've done the hogwash build before where I just do a ton of healing. And that scales, like, so... So the idea would be... I don't utilize the bushel, shielding. I drop the ATM, I drop the dog, I drop the slingshot, and run golf clubs kukri. Hogwash in here. Keep doing weights, and anytime I'm not healing back to full, I basically suck. The crystal bonsai falls off. I want to get the bird that heals instead because it'll get multicast off of hogwash. So we want to pick this up now.
Forests, the cities where the wounds are.
We want to... I mean, there's also a weird build where I throw the yo-yo in here. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I need 4 to be able to buy what I'm looking for. I think it's safe to sell the ATM. So then we'll buy the golf clubs, throw them out. We'll throw this out for the NPC fight. I don't know like what it's going to do, really. These are also so incredibly slow, now that I think about it. I would love to get something that would haste, but I don't see where that's going to come in. Because the other option is Bushel as a faster heal to make these continue to scale damage. But I don't... since it's not going to charge, it's kind of pointless. I do need to get rid of that, though. I wish I could reroll. I mean, I could. I don't want to, though, and lose all my money. We will look at skills instead of the sharpening stone, just because there could be something here that's amazing.
You must find the quiet within.
There isn't, but I am going to sell the yo-yo. Who I guess just get the 10 extra damage for now. We want to do the retiree. For the succulents upgrade, the bandages wouldn't be bad. The bushel I have is silver, so I guess we could get that upgrade. The golf clubs would have been nice if we, you know, except we bought the bronze, so it's gonna be silver, so we can't get it. I mean, it's an interesting build. I don't think it's going to work. And I guess it could. The healing can get scaled like crazy if I stay alive long enough. Okay, we will definitely take the succulents to gold to let them keep scaling up. I do need to start getting the like the max health that increase healing upgrades if I can. General max health is also not bad, but we want to look at the weapons for these two upgrades potentially. Here's the one. That was it 10 before or was it 5 before? I don't remember.
I can already see all the treasures I'll put here.
Oh, sure. I can help you, but you have to trust me.
I don't think I'm going to be buying a ton of properties. When I use a property, these get even more scaling damage. Or while your enemy has more health than me, these are faster. I don't think that's necessary. I think I will take the use a property. Your weapons gain damage.
Thanks for trusting me.
So every time this goes off, this gets 15 damage and this gets 11 damage. It's interesting. I have $0. But I can... There's 4 gold there, but if I do this, it'll let me see... Because I want that. If I'm not going to do the dog, I'm just going to go ahead and sell it now. Because it was worth more being at this guy. I'm just trying to think of bandage versus the crystal bonsai. Because yes, it's going to gain value. I'm going to buy both. Because this heal is going to be good until I lose. And then it sucks.
You do see these tusks.
And any like build that's just like a ton of burst damage is going to destroy me. Which this is, but not fast burst damage. So I think I'm okay on this one. The crit is annoying. If it crits again, I lose. If it doesn't, I No, I guess I don't actually, because I'm getting so much extra health. I think that number was wrong, though. Yes, the number was very wrong. So any crits kind of does me in a little bit, because the number's wrong. But my healing keeps scaling, my damage keeps scaling, the Cyclone just continues to get better because it's going so many times during these fights.
Next time, boys.
The numbers
plunder,
jumping higher than they
more
actually
plunder.
are scares me, because that one, like, their health jumped above mine for a second, but it didn't really. That ended up healing quite a bit. For these being the same speed, I guess, yeah, I guess that is the difference between the two. Kind of surprised that didn't go off more than 8. I guess I was never at full health when these were charging. Okay. Okay. As soon as I lose, the crystal bonsai is gonna suck. I don't think I want neutral item upgrade or neutral items, because I guess there could be like a heal one in there, but like extra damage is such a small number. I'm not gonna get a haste item. I think I'm gonna do the skill upgrade for the. Ooh, I did not expect that to be 20. To get 5 extra damage every time that goes off. Okay, now I'm broke again. Sharpening stone is not really worth it. We will... I kind of think I want a tool? No, none of these are... I mean, I could get, I guess, the weights. A weapon could be the kukri or the golf clubs. And I don't necessarily want a shield item. Let's do a weapon. Oh, I guess it's from anybody. I didn't even think about that. Okay. How Bazaar? I didn't have it open. The Gorgon has a heal thing, don't they? Percent fall below health, freeze everything, and then it has, when you heal, it's got a poison thing that scales off of healing. That's tempting. I don't know if I can beat them. Let's try. I mean, we're just playing for fun. Who cares? This. Like Nightshade. I was gonna say Nightshade plus Black Rose, but I obviously can't get both. I don't know if I'm gonna live, because the poison's stacking pretty dang fast here. And they're actually healing for quite a bit too. Alright, I should win. The poison's gonna start ticking really hard. But as soon as that goes off, I win.
A Gorgon always pays her.
Unfortunate. A silver tier item could be the upgrade for any of these. Or it could be like a random... No, I'm gonna do the loot item. Maybe hold on to that for a little bit just in case. We'll look at
Sight pollutes
smalls.
the brain. Mind is highly concentrated.
Heals equal to your gold, but it's a little slow. Pick up the rewards card because that'll pay for itself pretty quickly. Okay, there's the bird.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Because if it comes in here, it's every 4 seconds healing for 20 as opposed to 32. And I could sell that for a bunch of money.
Make deals, not war.
I don't think the money tree is the answer in here unless I want to do money tree plus hogwash. Get rid of the weights. The bird between the two. I'd still need to clean up the crystal bonsai, and I guess maybe not run the kukri as well, just do the golf clubs. I don't think that makes sense. I think that takes too long to get going. Grab this for money. Reroll.
But I'm glad you bought this.
I don't think that goes out for the... I mean, the extra max health for having this heal 4 is pretty good. But, okay, let's do some cleanup. I guess I don't need a ton of space. Well, I do because I want to buy that, actually, to get that max health going. I don't think the bushel fits in, so we get rid of the bushel, we'll grab the globe.
For the good of all.
And we'll just sit like this. I'm holding these so when I get the upgrades, like, they can come out. And if I get this thing that, you know, lets you upgrade your health... I'm actually, you know what? I mean, this heals for 32 every 4. This heals for 20 every 4. Plus, it's going to scale off of the weights better. I think it's better just so it doesn't lose its value.
My people believe
Because if I do lose, that's, you know, 16, however much it was, like 16 gold I lose.
in... Have you noticed I'm huge?
Vineyard, eh? Vineyard would be great to get, actually. Man, would it? Yeah, the burn is stacking. Is it stacking at a significant rate enough that I'm going to lose? I don't think so.
Next time I'll show you what I learned from this.
Alright, so this healing does get really good because of the multicast. Okay. I guess all 3 of these going off... Oh, this multicast, if it puts me to full, the second cast, I think, triggers the charge on the weight, so that's pretty good, actually. Okay. We got 5 wins with a Mimi build.
I pay well for mid-sized things. Reasonable.
I obviously want the hogwash upgrade.
To exploit.
'Cause that heals for a lot more now. We want to make sure we sell these before we forget. I don't want that. I don't want that. It's teasing me with the money tree. I don't want any of this. A temporary boost would be just for today, so I don't care about that. Let's look at small items to see if we can get some upgrades here. I mean, oh, I'm broke.
Everyone has enough.
I did not realize I was out of money. I don't care about upgrading that. Let's just move on.
Neither wealthy nor wise.
I wanted to see the bird, which is why I wanted to re-roll, but... I forget what these guys have. Foreman, no thank you. Zookeeper. Thank you. Lone Shark doesn't really have anything I want either. And I think the Lone Shark would probably destroy me. Let's do the Foreman. Actually, ooh, this might be a mistake. Because he's going to scale damage a lot faster than I am. And I'm also healing for a lot. I should factor in how this actually works. If it goes left to right when they all hit the same time, I think I would actually want to switch these two items. For the better shot at the bird triggering the speed up twice. I don't know if that's how it actually works or not. Okay, I can upgrade a silver here. I think I do the weights. And then keep fishing for, like, the... I mean, the upgrades for these would be pretty good, too. I'm not going to use the cog. I could do the bird just to get the bird on par with the other stuff, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to do the weights. That's 15. I was hoping the charge also increased, but it didn't. That's okay. Medium and large would be the upgrade for that. I'm going to see all the Bazaar has to offer. Do I want to sell this to be able to get a diamond tier item from Bazaar? I don't think I do. I think I'll actually just take 2 XP. I've got some money, not a lot, but I could find the upgrades I'm looking for, potentially. I didn't. I was just trying to think if Ganjo's not terribly useful. Okay, let's just move on. I don't think I've had a crash since the patch. Not a crash, a disconnect, but same kind of thing.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye. Buy, don't buy, as long as we get to hang out.
I forgot to put this out for the NPC fight.
I should warn you, I am not like other Jabonians.
Go
Not
ahead.
seeing the option to get the
Unnecessary.
permanent heal upgrades is
Makes
very
this
annoying.
more
Okay,
fun.
poison I can deal with to an extent. They have a lot. How did they lose all their fights so far? Because, I mean, they're just getting insane scaling, shielding, and I guess the poison's not going up, it's just going off it. Maybe they didn't have, like, the barrel for it. Because the barrel going off because of the perma-haste is just insane. I mean, I'm healing back to full, but I'm not breaking their shield. They're shielding for so much, it's insane. So I do lose. Because it's scaling and charging.
Land legs make you predictable.
So I'm not sure what's
You move
causing
in
it
straight lines.
to charge. Maybe it wasn't charging? It just looked like it. I mean, they're shielded for 5,000 there and 3,000 here. Big sneeze. Because, yeah, this continually hasting was charging this, which was then hasting this. This was hasting to trigger that. This was gaining poison, but not that much. I guess this wasn't charging? I could have sworn it was. Oh well. Good thing I didn't have the bonsai out there. Just gonna take the med kit while I can get it. And I do want to put it on the bird because of the multicast. Okay, we'll take a heal and regen skill as opposed to a gold.
Naturally, but I know others can do it.
I'll take the 20 heal. It's not much, but now this times 2 is even more. So why not? Medium and large is... Sure.
I mean, welcome to my business. I'll show those stumps back home. I'm gonna be a business tree.
Sure.
Where's Midsworth? Oh, did he see me close a deal?
I don't think I want the snow. Like, I could put it out to help the bird, but I don't think that actually does anything. Just to give it more value. Breeding Corsair, no. And I don't know if I necessarily beat him. We'll just take the Cosmic Rock. For cooldown on golf clubs with the Kukri, I guess. I guess it's all items, so it doesn't matter. I mean, this is gonna fall off pretty late because this damage isn't very good anymore, really. Because this is basically just going to 5 seconds. I'm not healing to full enough, it doesn't look like. I wonder if the increased max health actually messes it up. I think I should swap those back and leave this last. Because maybe the max health increase is messing it up.
You'll win, and you'll win, but not against me.
Why did I have this buffing the globe and not buffing this while I had it sitting here? Just to give it more healing, just in case like I want to put it out. Okay, we want smalls and mediums.
It's terrifying.
None of the upgrades I wanted, unfortunately.
Midsworth says I'm bad at this, but I just want the huge things.
160 max health, I'll pass. Non-weapons gives us other chances at upgrading. Luxury tents. First time when you die, heal for 25%. Your heals have extra multicast. How would I do that? Because I feel like you still want the hogwash too. You get rid of the weights in the kukri and just rely on the golf clubs. But the golf clubs, they'll get scaling damage. It's not the same as the scaling with the weights. We don't get the scaling healing. And I guess the idea behind the weights too is with these all multi-healing, multi-casting heal, we're gonna be triggering the weights more. But you don't want to get rid of the hogwash, I'm pretty sure, even though like its value falls off. Because if you have the tents and the hogwash, this is now times 4. And the hogwash being times 2 means every time it goes off, I'm healing for 60% of my max health. Oh, this is with any heal, I gain 20 max health. Okay, so it didn't, the order didn't matter.
Peace springs from inner stillness.
I'm thinking, stop talking to me. I could sell the rewards card now to be able to afford this. I'm just trying to think of how I get this in. I guess this, the max health I'm getting from this mostly just helps it scale itself healing, now that I think about it. Because I mean, I could do something weird where I drop the golf clubs. And drop the succulents and just roll the kukri for damage, but that's not scaling as much. I drop both of these to scale the golf clubs. Okay, let's sell this. Buy this.
Feel our energies resonating.
This isn't an actual heal, it's just that made this ×2. So I don't have as much scaling, healing, and damage. And I only have the damage from the golf clubs now. I'm going to sell the bandages because I'm never going to use those. I'm going to re-roll. Hey, look, it's the beehive. I don't think this is good, but the idea behind it is, can I just live forever
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share.
while
of
the
storms.
golf club keeps scaling? This is the same person I just fought with an astrolabe instead of something else, so I lose because I can't get through that shielding. And they're putting the poison on a lot faster. I mean, it's literally the exact same person with similar stuff where I couldn't beat it before, there's no way I'm gonna beat it now. The astrolabe switched out for something else, I just don't know what. I don't remember what the other one was. I mean, I sure am healing a lot, but this isn't scaling.
All cannon, no ball.
I need the weights to have this, having the scaling on that kind of. Yeah, I mean, what was I gonna do? I did 2,000 damage. I have to make sure I do this first so I can get my 2 spare change. I mean, I could... If I drop this, I'm not getting the max health, but the max health is mostly for this scaling more healing. I kind of wonder if this is the better option. I'm healing 1 less time every 4 seconds, so this is getting less damage. No, I'm not healing less because these are now going off more. I do think this, either keeping this like this or swapping these two is the better option. This and the luxury tents being out at the same time mean this 25% heals for a lot more. But I'm healing 5 times with this. With this, I'm healing 4 times every 4 seconds. So this is healing more. Not in terms of sheer value. Probably in terms of sheer value because this is going twice. And this potentially charging more to make these go. I think this is the better choice. I don't want to trade health for power.
Investment is building homes for money. I suppose I'm something of a carpenter.
Too late for Pig's Jam.
You've planted a golden seed, my friend. Harvest will come soon.
Just for the extra income, but, and I guess a little bit of extra max health, but I need to sell something here in a minute.
Make deals, not war. Use that for the good of all.
The upgrade for this is 12% and I gain even more max health, I would lose the 1 extra heal. But I'm healing for a bunch more. To afford it, I'd probably sell the Crystal Bonsai at this point. And that would let me like hang on to both these in case I do feel like switching. But if I keep the Crystal Bonsai for the NPC fight, it would gain a little bit more value. It doesn't. I think, yeah, let's sell it. Buy this upgrade.
Glad we could share this experience today.
It's 384. Okay, 404 healing. That's going to keep scaling as these go off, but now I'm healing 4 times every 4 seconds. This is 5 times every 4 seconds. But the value on this is pretty high. So in terms of sheer healing numbers, this right now is better. As this scales, it's worse because this adding more. And I obviously I don't think I do the same thing I did before and swap these out to do this. I think that's silly. Let me see how this looks on the NPC fight. Yeah, Vortex doesn't have a healing thing. I was pretty sure he didn't. Let's just do the rock again, see if we can get the cooldown reduction. I mean, 6 cooldown reduction on 4 seconds is amazing, but cooldown off of these 2 would be good. Yeah, I feel like the weights is super important to get this, all this scaling to go. But I mean, this build, I knew, like I said it early, this build's gonna fall off fast, and it obviously did. Like, Golf Club's Kukri is not a real damage output.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting.
If I had any possibility of critting outside of 1%, that'd be good, but medium items could be those 2 upgrades. A skill upgrade would be adding more heal, or yeah, let's just look.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. You leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
The weapon upgrades for these, I mean, the weapon upgrades are nice because it increases how much damage they get every time I heal. Get the XP. Give something a good, I could give that a crit chance, which would then, you know, potentially haste something. If I put heal on Hogwash, what happens? Double heal, that's pretty good. Bird is also double heal. I'm assuming Succulence is also double heal. Yep. So, I mean, this would just be 24% of my max health gets healed every 4 seconds. That's pretty good. What's the other thing called? Luxury Tents. First time you would die each fight, cleanse all burn and poison and gain 20 regen. Nah. So yeah, it's just a matter of, do I want to give the golf club crit? I mean, I guess I could put it on like the bird, so the bird critting could be triggering haste, and the bird goes off fairly often. I think. I mean, I think I'm locked into Hogwash now, and I just heal for a crap ton. Is it gonna work? Probably not. I was gonna say it didn't affect the extra health I get. It's pretty slow, just a really high crit chance. So with me being slowed, Am I going to generate enough health to survive? Yes. So the whole thing is this damage going to scale up enough to where I kill them during the sandstorm? I think so. Yeah, it's just a matter of timing on when, if that hit kills me. Because that also life steals for 2,000 when it crits, obviously. Okay. I'll take a win. My damage is negligible. Alright, the hogwash. I mean, with double healing, even without double healing, it was significantly more than these two. Because I still haven't seen any of the option of the fins, whatever, to where I can get the plus 20 healing on every item, because then that makes the bird really good.
The Grand Society of Master Merchants welcomes you.
Sure. I don't think it matters, but 50% of your max health. If it was your heal items have 2 multicast, I'd pivot away from something to use it, but I'm not going to get the money for that, so no. I think we're probably actually going to sell the tents. They're interesting, and obviously every time it heals, these damages go up, but I just don't... I just don't think it fits. I'm not going to pay for the... Okay, cool. I'm not going to pay for the better upgrade. I don't care. Let's take the free 5 damage, I guess. I think we'll do Vanessa and I for this, because I want to see if I can get a puffer fish and try that, since... Well, I've been playing, it's always been disabled. I don't even remember what the Oasis Guardian has, but I know he has healing stuff. I guess he doesn't. He's got regen stuff. I mean, the Nightshade was the thing I was talking about earlier. When you heal, this gains poison, but... If I think this damage sucks... What I actually do, if I get the Nightshade, we're gonna do a really weird pivot. Actually, I hope I get it. I hope I get it, because I want to see what it would do. Give me that Nightshade. Please. I asked nicely. Please.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe too nice.
It was the only thing I asked for. I would have swapped out weights, kukri, and golf clubs for the luxury tents and the Nightshade, because then I would have been healing 2, 4, 8 times every 4 seconds, which would have been increasing its poison. Eventually the poison got crazy and would have beat this damage, but we didn't quite get there. Okay, heal and regen skills again.
If you don't have any wounds. In other words, this might hurt a little.
So every time that goes off, you heal 15. So the only reason why that's interesting is because that triggers its own charge. Potentially, it triggers these to go off, whereas just 10 extra heal and everything is probably not very good. I'm going to re-roll it to see if we get something better. Which is obviously that.
That wasn't so bad, right?
Heal item versus small items. Yeah, let's just take free heal item. Maybe it's something crazy. Like a diamond money tree. Can I directly sell it? No, I gotta make room first. Actually, 200 max health versus 4 gold. We'll take the 4 gold. Though this is about to sell for a ton. I mean, 24, but... Med kit for that is actually really tempting. I don't think so, though. I think I'll see all the Bazaar has to offer. And we'll take a diamond tier item, see what we get. Hemlock. I was hoping it was going to be the Nightshade. A diamond Nightshade would have completely revolutionized my build. Okay. We're obviously... We can only lose 2 more fights total.
Boring.
Okay, he's got a bursty build and a lot more health than I do. And he freezes. Look at this loser doing the medium meta build. What a loser.
There's no time but the present.
I mean, we'll take an enchantment with oh man, if I'd gotten that Nightshade. Okay, let's take a look at what this stuff does with poison. 12 clubs poisons for 6. Weights, poison items gain poison. Kukri, poisons for 4. Bird, poisons for 1. Cyclist, poisons for 2. Hogwash, poisons for 3. Tense, the first time you would die each fight, poison equal to 2% of your max health. Cool.
I've come too far to fail now.
Yeah, sure, I've got money. Maybe there's something amazing in here.
And sell you a few things.
A multicast lemonade stand. That is silver. I mean, this only heals for 50. Or shields/heals for 50. So it's not good. The only thing, if I took out the weights and put this next to it, it would be adding more damage than this does. But this is only 20. It doesn't add to the heal, and it goes off at the same rate. Let's reroll. I mean, these are all non-weapons. They're going to charge this like crazy. Is 3 burn better than the scaling damage?
Tell me, mortal. Like, what will you do with that?
I'm going to put it in for the NPC fight and see what it looks like. The fact that it's radiant doesn't actually matter. And I could just give it more burn right now, as opposed to taking a rare event or merchant. Yeah, screw it. That only gives 2 burn? They really nerfed the crap out of burn. Okay. I don't need more income. Let's take the gold tier loot item. Okay. Bird's got more poison. The rare event or merchant probably is what I should have done there. I don't want Arkin. I'm trying to remember. I always forget what 3 items the property baron has. Skyscraper, subscraper, billboard. Subscraper, heal equal to 4 times the value of your other items. I have that. So that's high value, but not really. 4 times the value. So, I mean, that's roughly 200 plus these, and I'd have to swap out a lot for it. Well, let's just do the alchemist. Come on.
Prepare to be
goes.
peer reviewed.
I mean, it doesn't have anything I necessarily want either, but... Actually, it has nothing I want. So the burns... I don't know. Is this better? I don't know. Applied 150 burn, which probably ended up doing more damage than this. Well, whatever. I could give it lifesteal, but it's doing so little, I don't care. And never did I get the plus healing thing. That's insane. Starting with the shield will let these hopefully go off and make this charge like crazy and get everything going, I suppose. Non-weapon items, again, is the potential upgrade for all of these. Besides that... we'll just take the diamond item. Diamond coconut, awesome. I should have taken the XP for the level up. Can I beat a dually with a completely garbage build? Probably not.
For you to steal.
He doesn't have the ballista, but he's got a deadly bulldozer. That's gonna scale damage like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not even close. Oh, he also had augmented weaponry. So, I mean, I think that this ended up doing more damage than the golf clubs in the end, but it's... The fact that it just tells you how much burn it applied doesn't... Okay.
Yeah, most Jabalians will never know this feat.
Weird build that did not do well, but that's okay. Okay, let's do... Let's try a Vanessa run. It's been a while.
No kings, no masters. But you do need a captain.
And if we can get like the poison build, I want to try it. Since I've never gotten to try it, if we can't, we'll just do whatever comes to us. I mean, I guess nothing.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine is highly concentrated.
Pick up an ambergris.
Remember,
Pick up a bolus.
diamonds come in small
Pick up a
boxes.
cannonball to give that extra ammo. And then we'll see where we go from here. Maybe I should have done pyro. I mean, we're doing a slow build, but I don't think there's amazing synergy. And, I mean, we're obviously also just waiting for the sandstorm here. So now, all I wanted was Finn's Big Bite last time, and I never got it. Day 1, I get it here. That is so frustrating.
People person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
This is gonna sound stupid.
I get it. You're busy.
I'm just buying every slow item there is. I shouldn't re-roll because if there's something cool here, I can't afford it anyway. Like the broken barrel.
Yeah, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
60 damage versus this shielding for more than 60? Sure, why not? I don't know what I'm doing. Get another slow item. Wait, now hold on. Now for this fight, now I could do 120 damage. And then just sit around waiting for the inevitable death anyway. This is a
Go
day 1
ahead.
loss I'm fine with.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Ha, you don't slow anything. I mean, there's a crazy world. Where I have enough shielding that I survive this? Why is this... So because this slows 2 items, this gets counted twice? That's crazy. Now I just need the Crusher Claw. the scaling damage Crusher Claw. Yeah. I mean, they had garbage too, so it worked out. So I'm just trying to think of, like, do I want a weapon? Okay, so Jungle Runes I couldn't remember. Vanessa gets a small item. I don't care. I'll take the 1 XP, I suppose.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
So I talked about wanting to get the poison build. So do I just take it now and hope I get there? Or do I take the 5% crit chance on non-weapons? I think I'll take the crit chance on
There are greater trainers than me.
because if I get the poison stuff anyway, then that is the 5%. That's, you know, additional stuff. The Clamor going off would boost this. I think we'll just do this for damage too. Why not? I don't have much money yet, so we're just going to take the free gold XP. I don't think I actually want the coconut crab. I joked about it, but like this guy's impossible to beat, right? Is the way it works. Let's just do the coconut crab. Or maybe the coconut crab's harder than you think, because I'm not going to be dealing damage. Yeah, I screwed up. I should have actually done the Boyer as opposed to this guy, because I'm not dealing damage. So I'm not going to shield. I mean, I guess it's not going up. I'm going to shield more than he does, so I'll be fine. But yeah, it's not scaling fast enough. It's going to matter, especially with me purpose slowing it. But the idea that the Crusher Claw to just go out so the barrel... Oh, the barrel's... It's going up twice because it's using it itself counts as it. Okay.
Waste of
Come on, you couldn't give me the... Couldn't give it to me? For the laughs, you couldn't give it to me? It is really having a hard time keeping me connected. It will take the 30 max health, thanks. A tasty treat to give this shielding? Was that an option in here?
It's okay to take a bite of me. I'll grow back.
Do I even care about that? Because it's only going to give it 10 shielding. Why did I do this? I think I'd rather have the 10 crit chance. So hold on, we're going to take this. We're not going to use it yet. Because I need to put something else out there that would benefit from crit, obviously. Take the gold. Okay. Seriously, now it's giving me this non-stop when all I wanted before was that. Okay, let's do the small ends. I need to get non-weapons.
Good taste.
Okay, we'll grab the catfish in case we do the poison build.
Come in small boxes.
We'll grab this the sea snail again. The sea shell because it's extra shielding, and every time it goes off, it'll trigger that. I'm gonna that reroll's stupid now that I think about it. So if I grab the coral, it's just another chance for the barrel to go. And we drop the catfish for now because the catfish doesn't actually do anything.
You got it here.
But this doesn't really do anything either, so I don't know what I'm doing. But it is 4 seconds with applying 1 poison versus, or 4 seconds on healing for 5 versus 1 poison every 6 seconds. And it's not going to gain haste, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, this is what we go with for now. And we attempt to just survive the sandstorm. I don't think this is definitely a weird build.
Noticed I'm huge?
Yeah, he's got the medium weapons all set. And he's got more health, so the Javelin Longbow's always going to get to attack 3 times. So the perma slow isn't going to stick around. So I easily lose this. I lose it right here. Apparently exactly to 0. I need the bullets and cannonball are doing nothing. I very much need to get rid of them. I mean, everything I have is doing nothing. I don't have money. I mean, I've got stuff I can sell, and I want to put that out eventually. I guess let's just look at what's here.
Huge. All about moderation.
Okay, so here's the pivot. I actually want all of this, but I obviously can't get it all. The barrel scales with it all, which would be nice. I need to at least buy both of these. The weather glass would be nice to have. In this setup because it would have 2 multicast. Oops, I don't know what I just clicked on. I don't want to get rid of the dock lines. I can get rid of the seashell. I can get rid of that. That puts me at 11. I'm going to sell this. I'm just trying to think of what I wanted to have crit on. Because you can crit poison, right? Let's buy this first. I think you can put...
But people thought it was weird.
Sell both of these. See, the problem is the astrolabe's a really big part of this. Because it hasting is what makes the pufferfish go. But if I sell the dock lines... then I lose the second thing on that. As stupid as it sounds... I think I have to hold my money?
Just toss that
and just take these for now? And for the upcoming NPC fight, do this to give this crit, and I think we're gonna lose the NPC fight. Maybe not. I can't afford the gain income thing, so we'll actually do the risky an item. Maybe I should just take in the free money. Dabbling Apprentice, I hope we can beat him.
To defeat you.
When he reloads, I think that's going to be bad.
Thanks.
Okay, luckily he died before he got to go again.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Yeah, we upgrade the pufferfish, which is just making it charge more. We... Why does this have 1, 2? Oh, yeah, plus 3. Okay. I mean, this doesn't have a use. This giving this ×4 multicast is pretty good. I think I just take the free tool. Which we... That's actually fairly useful because now we do this, so this reloads. I'm assuming I can't... Yeah, it's not... you can't reload the super syrup. We will... I buy smalls that have increased value, but I don't have smalls to sell unless I was going to sell those too. Let's take the free small burn and see what that gives us. So I'm just... Every 5 seconds is burn times 9, and it's going to reload to full. As opposed to this burning 6 every 3. Also going to reload to full. So, this is quick math. Say the fight lasts 15 seconds. Hail Condor, sorry, I was not paying attention. I'm out of it. But thanks for the congrats at my good ranked win. That was a while ago, but very good ranked win. Okay, math-wise. This times 3 would be 27. This times 5 would be 30. So this is the better option as long as the fight lasts 15 seconds. Okay. I could If I assume I'm just going to take the loss, it's probably better to just get this out here to keep getting this crit up. As opposed to like throwing these two out here for a little bit of extra damage. So yeah, let's just assume we're going to take the next
You should
day's
know,
loss here.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Yeah, they're going to... My damage isn't going to scale nearly as fast as theirs. Interesting that they're hastening the Clamora. Wait, there's... I was half a second away from beating him. Unlucky. Yeah, I mean, the pufferfish sucks right now. I probably should have actually taken it out. Yeah, I mean, this is where
Take your time.
everything we wanted before was here. Now it's not. Okay, reroll. Darn it. I don't think the fishing rod is worth trying to charge the puffer fish. It's kind of stupid. No, it's definitely not worth it. Okay.
See that mountain? That's pole.
I can't believe all three items I wanted, they put in one shop at once when I didn't have the money. The smalls I'm looking for, I guess, would be the upgraded catfish, but that's whatever. Just work at the docks. But I realize, well, I guess there are, I'm using a number of tools, so let's try to get a tool upgrade. Now, we'll take the free piranha every day.
Some people just need a good whack.
Energy potion would be a decent swap in. Because that would make this go off a few times immediately, I think.
You're tougher than you look.
Wait, what? Oh! That ran out of... I was about to say, how did I lose an item? I'm so stupid. I forgot that that was going to disappear here.
For the rest of the
Okay.
tyrant's gold.
I don't want you. I will put you in for some shielding, I think.
If you want Brim and Stoic, you came to the wrong Sphinxian. I believe in joy.
Why? It's like disappearing. It's just okay. First time, slow items. I don't care about that. Items of increased. If you have a vehicle, reduce your non-vehicles. None of you are vehicles, right? No. Is there a vehicle I'm eventually going to put in here? I don't think so. We'll hasten aquatic. Because it'll charge this a bit. And if it's hasted, cool. If this is hasted, it will trigger the barrel to go faster. A little bit of max health or 1 XP. Let's just look at the ammo items. I don't think there's one I actually want. And I'm not going to reroll to waste money. I mean, a cannon for the burn instead of pop snappers, but I'm fine with the pop snappers.
An empty gun is an empty wallet.
Pretty sure the way I'm trying to build this is 0 weapons. I don't know if that's actually necessarily good.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Because, I mean, there's a slight chance that I can build up good shielding with everything going off a lot, because I'm not using any weapons. It just takes a while. And obviously I'd love to upgrade this barrel at some point. I mean, we've got something going. good old silver dock line starts. I didn't even pay attention to what got hasted, so how... That only managed to go twice. But that went a lot more. Until I can get that haste item, we're in trouble. Not in trouble, but the build doesn't come online with the pufferfish being back. I'm pretty sure the build doesn't call for small, so we're gonna ignore... Let's just work at the docks again. See about 2 gold and a tool. I guess hold on to the star chart and we're working at the docks again. Non-weapons, yes please.
Punish the warful.
Okay. Captain's Wheel is not the one we want. And I will lose a multi if I... It's not going to charge.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
It's if I keep the barrel for the shielding, I lose 1 multicast. I guess instead of the dock lines, if I still had a small slow, I could do that plus just either leave the pop snappers or the fire potion in, not reload it. And then still have the barrel in. I mean, I would say the lighter would provide burn at the same speed and keep this multicast and not need the powder flask, but it's obviously a lot less burn. It's cheap, so we'll grab it just in case. Do the flame juggler.
Fire is life, and sometimes the opposite.
So I guess he doesn't actually have anything that useful. The cinder to put more burn on the pop snappers isn't bad. The silver letter we can't get because we just bought the bronze one. Well, I lost anyway.
If you can't stand
Okay, you can't beat the flame juggler unless you have a little bit of sustain. I always forget. Oh well. We'll do this little cheerleader item. Unfortunately, now we're behind the 8 ball on XP. I've got a decent chunk of money here, so if I can find what I'm looking for. I mean, a shark ray when getting stuff in like this haste is not bad, but it's not something that actually fits in. Wait, how... When you use a non-weapon, this gains shield. When you use a non-weapon, this charges. And when it goes off, your shields get better. I am using non-weapons a lot. Like when this goes off, it would use this by itself and it would give itself more shielding. But not the rate that this gets. Okay, I don't think that's something I want to use.
buy, don't buy, as long as we get to hang out.
Okay, we will definitely take item upgrades, please.
I say thoroughly tested.
The only things in my stash. Unfortunate. We'll do the barrel though.
Was a cloud-top admiral.
And I don't care about getting a silver piranha for more money. I don't. Maybe it actually would have eventually been worth it. Yeah, I'm still not at the point where I'm going to be winning fights, I don't think.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians.
He's got a bit of a mishmash. Is what I'm trying to say. But not having that shield out means me not getting the survivability means he's probably gonna win. Unless he goes, he's only gonna hit me twice now because I burnt him down. Okay.
Well, I'll admit,
Hi.
that was impressive.
We got there. Yeah, the pufferfish isn't doing that much. Partially because, I mean, it's only 6 poison, so when it does go off, it's not even adding that much, really. Skill upgrades. I think it's better than any small I could get. Yes. The crit chance wouldn't be bad, but 2 hasted aquatics is very good. Okay. Rare events are nice, but I know... Ooh, get a poison item. The mediums could be like the upgrade for... I'm going to take the poison item. Perfect. I want... Well, the upgrade for this isn't actually that amazing. I mean, times 4, it's really an extra 8 burn and an extra 4 poison, so it's not bad. I'm trying to think if I want any of these potentially in the setup. I think the rainbow, I was gonna say the rainbow potion because it would count as a freeze for this to get another thing would have been nice.
The hold can't
Got no
hold
space
this.
for that. Upgrade a bronze or silver. Let me double. Pufferfish just makes the charge better, which right now doesn't actually matter that much. I could make the barrel better. I could make the captain's wheel better. What's the captain's wheel? Get when it levels up. Charge is faster, but I'm not using a vehicle or a large, so that is worthless. Pufferfish is the same thing, it just charges faster when you haste. This would just, when you use an eye weapon, this gains 15 shield. Let's just do the pufferfish.
Now this will inspire the crew.
Don't want a weapon. Yeah, let's just start with the shield. Why not? Now, getting the XP would be nice, but what crazy diamond tier item could I get here? When you use the item to the left of this, haste the item to the right of it. Okay. Now, I think I want this. And I think I don't necessarily care about reloading this anymore. I could put the burn this in. I mean, this is 18 burn in 9 seconds as opposed to this would, you know, to get to 18 burn, this would take forever. But I think I do. I want it here, next to the weather glass. Because it going off 4 times means this haste the item to the right of it 4 times, which means this charges 4 times. But how do I want to do that? Because ideally... Okay, it's not each unique thing, so I don't care. Oh, okay. Or maybe it is in the burn and the thing just... When it died, didn't show it. Because if it makes the multicast only times 3, that's scary. but I still think it's actually better. Okay, it does only make it ×3. So the idea would be this. When this gains haste, it gains poison. This is going to gain haste 3 times, so it's going to gain 3 poison every time this goes off. And I could... No, I want this hasting this. I was going to say, I could make it so this is also hasting the catfish and the pufferfish instead of the weatherglass, but I want the weatherglass hasted so that it makes this go faster. So let's just sell that so we can figure out our inventory a little bit better. A slow item that is one thing, I wish I still had the Clamora, would be better than this. I was gonna say, I could drop the pufferfish, but now the pufferfish is at the point where it's actually going to go off. And I want that at least ×3. I would love to have it ×5. Or ×4. Well, I'd also love it to have it ×5, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is the correct play for now.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my...
So I should be applying quite a bit of poison. Like after a few seconds, it should start to go pretty well. Okay, they've got the same thing. Mine should apply a lot faster than theirs. They do have healing and shielding, but I should stack up, yeah, more than enough to kill them. Okay, let's review. That applied 78, that applied 45. Everything kind of worked how it was supposed to. I still want to replace the captain's wheel with the astrolabe, I think. If we can. Because that's what sets the build off. And unfortunately, we saw it earlier and we haven't seen it again. And I don't think that would be a shield item now that I think about it.
People here look so vulnerable.
Because it does shield, technically. Okay. I don't care about this actually shielding, but the idea is that stays at ×3. This comes in for ×4 on the weatherglass, which makes this charge more, which makes this haste more. I don't actually care about the burn it applies, so it's whatever. I am broke.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it.
I mean, I was hoping I can give that more burn. Why not? I just need to make the space for it.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
I was hoping there's gonna be plus poison. Icicle would, you know, also count as a freeze item on here to make this ×5, but I wouldn't. I'd have to either drop the pufferfish or the catfish, or I suppose the captain's wheel, but we don't want to do that. Let's just I guess I could have bought the crit chance. Whatever. Joyful Jack. One of the few times we actually want to fight him for stuff he might have. I guess not really. Yeah, the extract is what I was thinking. Because we want extracts on the pufferfish since it's going off so often.
You got me, stem and all.
The bushel. Oh boy. Hasten charge could be amazing for, you know, triggering that more. I guess I think I'd just go the poison. Because this is probably just going to be a flat poison on something, right? Yeah. I don't use a large item. Your slowest has +3. Or I could just give everything +4. I think we'll just give everything +4.
Not Mr. Wriggle, not old Wrigley. It's Professor Wriggle.
Now, I do believe the astrolabe's a tool.
I've got everything you need to do.
So we'll see if we can find it. We didn't. Well,
Hey, I use that brand myself. Quality stuff.
I mean, if the lighter upgrades more, we put it out instead of pop snapper, so it's continually applying burn to help it fall off less. Is what, like I said, this applies 18 total. This would have to go for 24 seconds roughly. For this to also apply 18, a little bit more than that, I think. We'll just leave it like that for now. Okay. Pay for free item. It could be anything, but you can only keep one. Fight a monster. Let's dig.
Itaria? The dunes? Where shall we start?
Oh, I forgot it's anybody's item. Okay, we don't want those. Let's... Slow charges. A blowtorch every 6 seconds burns 4. No, we don't need that. That to increase my income 1. No, let's reroll one more time. Hemlock, no thank you. Reroll one more time. There's got to be something amazing. Well, let's sell that for 4. Let's reroll one more time. We don't want... Okay, we will just take that to sell for 6. And let's go ahead and sell that. Like, there's still a world where I think the barrel makes sense for shielding, but I don't think we're probably going to hang on to it much longer. Because it does, with how often stuff's going off, it would give us a ton of shield. But the reason why everything's going off like crazy is because we have so much stuff out that's making this multicast. I don't think he's going to have enough damage to kill me before my poison finishes him. Maybe it's going to be close because that's scaling a lot. Why is that scaling so much?
No hard feelings, right?
I do understand like this scaling it and that scaling, but it seemed like it was getting more than that. Oh well. Enough healing, I guess, that he stayed up. I guess I just thought the poison would have ticked more. He only healed for 400, and I had 300 poison on him. Plus 150 some burn. I mean, I guess the burn falls off, but it's okay. We're not on lethal yet. We can't lose. Next loss puts us on lethal though, which is a bit unlucky. We will take the free haste item because it could be the one we need. It was not. So there's a temptation to drop the captain's wheel and put this in, because then when this goes 4 times, this gets hasted 4 times. This goes off multiple times. Also, it'll eventually do a good chunk of damage. The only downside is this is no longer hasted, which means it's not going off as fast, which means this isn't firing and doing that. Get rid of this guy real quick. weird. Why is it not? Alright, whatever. It didn't delete the message. It was restricted, but it didn't delete the message of the guy I just banned. Okay, whatever. Alright. I mean, well, we obviously have to click it and take it. I don't think it's worth losing the haste on this and this hasting this. This being hasted doesn't matter so much because it's charging. I mean, I'm going to put it in for the NPC fight and see what it looks like. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. Okay, that's what we want.
Work is urgent. Hurry up.
When you use an adjacent item, this gains haste. Okay. We need that. We need to reroll this to see if we see the astrolabe. We didn't. Sexton does not make sense. It hastes a single item. Backlines, you're my starter, I love you, but I can't use you. Putting this out does lose us a multiplier there unless I put it here. Because now every time this does ×4, this isn't going to get hasted, but this is going to go crazy. This still doesn't get hasted. And I guess we just throw the lighter in too. And this getting hasted, I mean, sure, it's going to poison for a decent chunk, but it's more about making this go off more. There's a couple enchants that I get that would be really good. That like would hopefully make stuff count as a slow. Burnator bot, nothing I want. Car conductor. There's a gold captain's wheel. Which I don't care for, really. I don't have a vehicle, so I think I just do Joyful Jack again.
Visitor, how delicious.
Because if we can get an extract on pufferfish, that'd be nice. I don't heal, so that's not useful. The thaw could be whatever. Poppy Field's not a real thing.
Back to the patch for me, it seems.
I'm just trying to, I mean, Black Rose instead of the lighter makes sense. Just so I have some form of healing. Silver tier gunpowder. No, thank you. Don't want a weapon. No, so the... Oh, it says aquatic. I did not even notice that. I'm an idiot. Okay, so this jellyfish isn't good. I just read it as an adjacent item. So... I would want to switch... I'd want it here. Because this is getting charged that's going off fast enough that when it hasted, it would go there. So yeah, I had that in the wrong spot. Putting it next to here doesn't make sense. This is the correct move. I did have that wrong. But yeah, which does mean this probably isn't that important. Do I want to buy gumballs? I don't. I don't want weapons. I'll take a free aquatic. Disconnect again? Nope, there we go. Make the space. Star chart. Let's get rid of star chart. I do have a bunch of smalls, but I I mean, the catfish upgrade's not bad. Clamor upgrade doesn't really do anything. I guess it kind of does. Let's just look at them.
The finer the meal.
Simple enough.
If you want cheap junk, go see Curio.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Pufferfish. Okay, so they have a lot of haste. They're using the barrel in there. I think my poison should still apply faster. It didn't. I also have burn. Now it is, but I've also got burn going. This is scaling, but...
Bring her about! I've got
Okay, we
another
drew. This healing actually made a pretty big difference, I think. I mean, he healed 720. If it wasn't there, I would have lost. This got hasted 9 times. Not amazing. I think being able to slot this in does help a decent chunk, though. I mean, if I can get... I think it's the Astrolabe is the haste weapon, is the haste item I want. I think that would replace these two. Getting this down to ×3 by, like, dropping some other stuff might be an idea to, like, get the shielding for barrel in. I don't think so. I guess we'll just look at the general sells items here.
Sometimes I sell stuff.
Can't believe the only time I saw that Astrolabe was when they had the Astrolabe, the Weather Glass, and the Pufferfish all at once.
Maybe I'm not cut out for business.
I don't need, like, a different slow item doesn't... I'm just trying to think if there's, like, a slow burn that would let me get rid of having 2 things there. But I doubt there's a small, slow burn, unless it was enchanted. Let's look at neutral items.
Close your eyes and grab something.
I mean, why not?
You doing your part to clean up the
Add a
bazaar.
little extra slow onto that Clamora. Sure, why not?
That's a bargain.
Use an adjacent weapon. Okay, so that's not worthwhile.
Trash is tragedy.
And cooldown, I think, yeah, with the cooldown we want on the pufferfish. We'll take the regen, sure.
There 20 years waiting for you.
A little extra healing on that, why not? I mean, a freeze instead of the Black Rose would make this ×5, I think. Let's just double check.
Reuse everything.
It does. So do I not care about the healing? I get this going ×5, which would mean an extra haste right there. Like, we'll think about it. I don't need to increase the shield. Shielded Clamora. I don't need to spend 2 gold on a chocolate bar. Oh, they got rid of the slow on this. I didn't even notice. Save the rest of our money. Okay. Now we gotta look a bunch of stuff up. Pufferfish with haste. It hastes 1 item when it goes off. That's stupid. Jellyfish does double haste duration. Weather Glass hastes 2 items for 2 seconds when it goes off, and because it's multicasting, it's going to trigger the pufferfish to, like, just lose its mind. Catalyst gives double duration.
Sails down, anchors up. Just waiting for your command.
The other thing I want to check is if I gave something burn to just save space for items. Like if I gave pufferfish burn. It burns for 7. And that would count towards the burn on for weather glass, which means I can get rid of pop snappers. I could potentially also get rid of jellyfish to be able to then slot in the captain's wheel again. Or the other haste item when I get it. I do think I just want to put haste on the weather glass, though. Because now, I mean, the pufferfish is going to go insane. Just trying to see if... I don't think the Oasis Guardian has anything worthwhile in terms of... Like, when you poison, you gain regeneration. So I could gain a ton of regeneration, but that's not worth losing 2 slots. I don't think the Roaming Isle has anything for me. It does, actually. Not really. Let's try it anyway. It could give me a diamond jellyfish or a gold clamora. Unfortunately, the catfish, because mine is silver, I couldn't get this one. I mean, this Black Rose sure can heal a lot once it, like, the fight lasts for a little bit. I want to see how many times the jellyfish hasted.
Over already? We barely got our flags up.
I mean, that's something whenever this goes off, it charges the clamora. Oh, I didn't look at the recap. Skill upgrades. Yeah. How expensive is it going to be? It's the extra poison on that I think is worth it, though. Items with ammo I don't need. So we'll take a temporary boost to make sure we win. Which is just a little bit of extra max health.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Obsidian flagship. It's a little scary. But I think he's gonna kill me before I have a chance to get everything stacked up. Yeah. Yeah, that Arbalest getting a ton is pretty good. He had a enchanted. Okay, he only had 2 enchanted. I thought he had 3. I mean, I have just the 1, right? No, I've got 2 because I bought 1. Oh, he was on lethal, so he got 1 from the level up and 1 from there. First time you burn, freeze an item. That's okay. Let's get a good enchant here. Okay. Like we said, pufferfish burn. Because now I can pop snappers out, icicle in. Just to get that freeze to make this times 5. We will do haste and charge skills.
I train your perception of reality.
I do have a lot of aquatics, but I think I re-roll. Just get 1 extra is probably not that important. There's gotta be something better here. Lefty Lucy, for sure. But then the question is, do I move the turbo weather glass over? Because when it goes 5 times, it'll trigger that. Or is this going to go off enough that this goes more? I mean, either way, we do Lefty Lucy.
Just a measurement, and all measurements are imaginary.
And then I guess I could have done this a lot better than I have, now that I think about it. Because we want... Move how I'm trying to make you move. Okay. This still makes this go, which hastes that, and this just hastes 2 randoms. This gains haste when adjacents go off. This is going to go off every 3 seconds. Look for potentially some more upgrades in here. No.
I suppose you'll go buy a weapon instead.
Take it.
I could have seen all it has to offer, but we'll just do mediums. Now there's like when it crits charge, and I could have things next to it critting at a decent rate. Nah. Can't believe I never saw the astrolabe again. I know why I'm looking at these.
Every item finds its buyer. It's a relationship, you know?
Don't think there's anything amazing here. Because this is, yeah, the one skill I was trying to remember, when you use a small, it charges a large. That's not great. He's got a gold callus, but I've got a diamond one, so... Ectoplasm that is heal equal to your opponent's poison. Is that better than the Black Rose? Probably not. I'm just gonna do Boss Harrow for a chance at... Oh, he has nothing I want. What the heck am I thinking? Because I was thinking of this skill, but that skill is actually terrible for me because I don't use any weapons. And he actually potentially kills me because he's all about just quick damage. I should have thought that out a little more.
Whatever moves pay you, I'll double it.
I do want to look at the recap, though. Because, yeah, I fought him and basically just perma-slowed my stuff. But this still went off 12 times because when this went off, it triggers this to go off 1,000,000 times. Okay. That's fine. That's a bad fight to gauge things. Sure. Sure. How are you going to help me improve my weapons?
Protect. Conclusion, weapon is friend.
I've never seen this guy before, so it's interesting. Be cool if I had a single weapon. I'm not going to pay for it, so... I was about to say I could upgrade it to diamond. Let's just get out of here. I guess I could have given it crit chance before I sold it. Why am I holding on to this? Get out of here. Small items or max health? I guess there's some things here I could potentially upgrade.
If you want something big and ugly, go see Cole.
Nice. I gotta take it first. Oh, but I want... Make sure it's on here. I think. A dually that's only lost like once or twice early. Okay. I think that's the end of this run.
But I've seen my share
I'm gonna guess he's got full ballista.
Yep. Yay, a diamond ballista in normals. Why don't you take that to ranked? Alright, this not having haste means it takes 6 seconds to get going. And I think, did it get slowed maybe by this? I mean, the fact that it's what got frozen at the start was pretty good, but then the fact it's a 3-second cooldown. Anytime this haste, this gains, anytime anything hastes, this gains damage. When it itself is hasted, it charges. It's so stupid. Because this triggers 1,000,000 haste, which just makes it it goes much faster. I guess it only went 5 times, but in those 5 times it did 4,400 damage, which is pretty stupid. Because they hasted 24 times in total. Which meant it got, I mean, this is going to get nerfed with the next patch, I'm sure. Because it is what every, like, dually wants. Because it's just insane. I think he had something that was scaling crit as well. Yeah, when you use an item, you gain crit chance. So that's why I saw it was at 50% crit chance. I was wondering why, which meant this was at 100% crit chance. This damage wasn't high. It was more about the slow, I think. Oh well. I thought we did an interesting build. We just not that great late, because I think if I had gotten the actual haste item, I don't know if it would have made a difference. I think the one that just, like, dropping the weather glass could have worked for stuff, and like dropping the catalyst and just had haste being generated by something else. But I mean, this worked well. Just this not getting it go off, I mean, this only went off 5 times. I mean, no matter what, I was going to beat him. Because, yeah, Diamond Ballista is just stupid. Yeah, all those friends making this charge nonstop. Yeah, I mean, the fact that this went off 5 times in, like, how long was this fight? About 14 seconds, 13, 14 seconds, I think.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina.
Oh well.
My father lives through me.
What do we, 2-5 win victory state? And I think I'm actually going to call it there, because I know a third game's going to run another hour almost. And that'll put me pretty late, and I've got morning meetings, and I'm tired already. So I'm going to call it after just 2 runs. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. And we'll see if we can do maybe 3 runs tomorrow if I can get started a little bit earlier. But I do think, depending on how things go tomorrow, it might be the last time I play the Bazaar for a bit. And then we'll either try something else or, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I mean, I'm trying the different builds that I'm seeing, so it's interesting. It's just unfortunate, like, yeah, running into a meta dually build right there sucked. I think my other one ended on a meta, against a meta something too. I don't remember. But, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed and get some sleep so that I'm not as tired, and then hopefully I'll have more energy tomorrow, be able to stream a few games, and we'll see. I mean, I like occasionally seeing the dualies now because I get to see, like, weird different builds. But yeah, I mean, that guy running a Diamond Enchanted Ballista, I mean, that's what you would expect to see in rank. But it does seem like, I mean, just from what I've seen and, like, watching a little bit of other people play, it seems like with the stuff they put back into the game, Pygmalion got overall worse. Like, the Silver Beast of Burn start can't happen anymore, so that makes Pygmalion worse. Vanessa got a little bit better with the pufferfish coming back in. Obviously, I didn't get it scaled too well there, but there's a lot of possibility with it. There's a couple other things Vanessa got that was strong. Dooley, obviously, the Monder Lizard, you know, isn't good anymore, but he still has a couple really good, really strong builds that there is absolutely no counterplay to. Because the counterplay to that Dooley would have been freezing that Ballista, but he had it enchanted with Radiant, so it couldn't be frozen or slowed, or you basically couldn't do anything. So you could have tried to freeze the core, but the fact that it charges means it would have gone off anyway, so it didn't matter. So I don't think there's a counterplay to that Dooley build. Unless you can kill him in the 15 seconds before he kills you. But he's also slowing and freezing, so it's very difficult. But I don't know. Yeah, it definitely seems like Pygmalion did not get better in any shape or form. The stuff they brought back for him, the Beehive sucks. Because no one's running like a mass speed weapon build. And if you try to build Beehive and you're against anything else, you just lose. Oh, we'll keep looking around and see what we can figure out. But yeah, that's going to do for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, please have a great day.